Hello to my beautiful audience out there. This is your girl, Lady Reveal. I am so happy to be back with you all. And this is going to be a twin flame reading for the Divine Feminine. Okay. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. So if it resonates with you, that's fine. And if it doesn't, that's fine as well. But just please take whatever does resonate with you. Okay. If you would like a more in depth personal reading, please feel free to contact me. I will leave my contact information in the description box below. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the reading. Okay, for the first row here, we have the crowning energy slash overall energy. Okay, for the second row, we have what's in the heart space for the divine feminine. And lastly, we have the action steps that are recommended by the angels for you all to take at this time, okay? Alrighty, so beginning with the crown space slash overall energy, we have career transition, Archangel Shamiel. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. That card is beautiful. So, Divine Feminine, I know you guys have been about getting your coins, hunty. There's nothing wrong with grabbing that bag. Nothing at all. But what I'm feeling from this card is that for the career transition, it is really focusing upon things that, or something rather, that will make you happy, that just brings you an abundant amount of happiness every time you think about it. So, for example, let's say you've always wanted to pursue a career in being a makeup artist, for example, right? And you've dibbled and dabbled in it. You've done people's makeup for their weddings here and there, or for different type of events, but you've never really made it a full-time career. The gods are speaking. They have spoken. Not spoken, but spoken with a T. Okay. No. But this is just letting you know that it's okay for you to go forward with that wholeheartedly. Whatever the cruiser. Oh gosh. Happy Mercury retrograde. Whatever the career transition may be. Okay. So. Okay. Let's go back to the card. If you notice here, there is a flower. It looks like a flower or even a crown, if you will, on the heart space of Archangel Shamiel. So that just is just another confirmation that it's time to go for what your heart is calling for you to do. And in return, this is not only going to help elevate your energy, and that's been happening for a lot of you as well, the awakening or the rising of the Kundalini energy that's really been going on for you all lately. And that's a beautiful place to be in. But just to really, again, go for what your heart is calling for you to do, because this is going to help you and the collective, you, the collective, Mother Gaia, etc. And within the eyes of Archangel Shamiel, he looks like he's a little shy, a little timid about going out and doing so. Don't be. All you got to do is say yes, as Floetry would say. But yeah, it's time. And it's a slight hesitation for you all, Divine Feminine. And when I'm saying feminine, I'm referring to the energy. So you can be a masculine with divine feminine energies. It doesn't necessarily have to be gender specific. Okay. Anything else coming through? It's time for you to be happy. Be at peace. Whatever decision you make, Divine Feminine, be at peace with it. Okay. You've had a lot that has gone on transitional wise with your heart, and now it's time to put your heart muscles, the energy, all of that at rest. Okay? And love on yourself some more. As you go through this transition, any transition that you're going through right now, it can be you even leaving a relationship. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a career. Whatever transition that you go through at this time, remember that it's so important for you right now to love upon yourself. If you have to give yourself hugs, if you look in the mirror and, find yourself, saying, I love you, you're beautiful, I adore you, that energy is bouncing off from the mirror and reflecting back upon you. Okay? So it's sort of like playing ping pong with the energies, if you will, right? If that's something you feel like you want to do, go for it. But love on yourself during this time. Don't be so harsh or it's got to get done. Go, 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 go. No. Let it be a smooth transition because everything else in your life up until this point has been go, 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 go. Let this one thing for you, just one time in your life, let yourself be happy. Put your heart at rest, right? And let it be smooth for you. Okay? Say it with all love, Divine Feminine. All right. So moving right on along. And this just sort of confirms what was just said, but it says breathe. Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths. Let's do that together. Okay, again. One more time. That feels so good, right? And exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So, this is again from Archangel Raphael. Breathe, honey. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe with an F. It's time. It's time to let go of those old patterns. You have won. Victory is upon you, all around you, in and throughout you right now. You won the race, honey. You don't have to keep running. And the race wasn't even about you competing with anyone else. It was more so about proving to yourself that you can do it. And you have proven so much to yourself within this lifetime that it's equivalent to 50 lifetimes. You know, you may find yourself, feeling like you're old. I don't want to necessarily say old, but that you're older, that you are up there with Big Mama, right? In age. Um, but now it's time for you to tap more back into those childlike energies and have fun with yourself. Coloring. Coloring is so relaxing, so therapeutic, right? And get your innocence back. So the more that you tap into your childlike energies, you'll feel the innocence of you that was stolen from you so long ago. You'll feel that returning to you. Okay? And be happy of where you're at right now, because this is not where you're going to stay, right? You're still in transition. And wherever you're at in life, it could be a location, it can be a mental space, it can be your heart space, it can be physically, wherever you're at in life, know that you're not going to stay there too much longer. It's going to be like the quickness of a blink within an eye, blink of an eye, or blink within an eye. You know what that saying is. Anyway, sorry if I'm messing that up. But yeah, it's going to be with the quickness. In other words, that is going to change for you. So just hold on and breathe. If you'd like, you can look up on YouTube or even Google different breathing techniques, specifically Kundalini rising. Okay, breathing techniques to help you out with that. If you're not already in the know of it, okay, because it's going to help you with all this, so you can get the innocence about you, honey. Girl, and they've been hitting on you left and right, huh, Divine Feminine? They've been coming at you. Hold on. Where is all this coming from, universe? Every time you look, turn your head, you got somebody else hitting on you. Honey, that's because you're glowing, baby. You're doing it, baby. Go ahead, baby. You're doing it, baby. All right. Anyway, so for the heart space, we have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Isn't that interesting, right? How for the overall energy, it says breathe, and the messages were coming through in regards to having your childlike energy return to you as you have your innocence restored. Then you will find that it's going to be easier for you to step into the place to be able to help children if you're not already on that path, and if you are already on that path, then it will be something that brings you even more joy. Kids naturally gravitate toward you. And this has been all your life. And there's nothing wrong with it. Children are so precious. They need so much, so much and so little at the same time. If you're just there and spending quality time with them, that takes them, such a long way, and showing them your heart, because they know the truth. And that is, we are created out of love, and all that is really real in this world is love. And that's the place in which you're returning to, Divine Feminine. Okay. The next card, we have Spiritual Teacher. You heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. Child, look, let me tell you. This has been coming up personally, right? This has been coming up a lot lately, like getting messages of going through, or going forward rather, with holding some classes, and I'm like, I don't have time for it, universe. I got this full-time job and I'm a single mom. Hey, don't nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that. When it comes down to it, the pieces are already in play, right? It's just a matter of how you want to play those pieces. So you're going to have to do it eventually, in other words. Do you want to do it now, or do you want to do it later when I kick you in the butt? What's it going to be? Do you just want to breathe into it? Or do you want them to smack you upside the head a couple of more times? But going back to that transition, feel comfortable with giving advice. Divine Feminine, you probably have noticed recently, maybe even over the course of your lifetime, where people come to you for advice. That's because you got a lot of experience underneath your belt without you really fully acknowledging it. You do have a lot of experience underneath your belt. Kudos to you. Sending out so much love to you, and love and light. Girl, you go, because you've been rocking this shit out. And let me show you how they really do it. So be confident that you have all of that experience, all of what you have gone through It has put you in a place of PhD status. You don't have to necessarily have a degree in whatever your field is, but you have enough knowledge and wisdom, experience, heartbreak, tears, all of that that has gone into where you are to help to get to where you are today. All right. So, yeah, don't be afraid to step into your rightful place. Okay. Because you got it, girl. Moving on. And at the end, we're actually going to pull out clarifiers for each row. Okay. For the action space, for the divine feminine, we have candle, illumination. Hold on now. Let's see. We can see the colors. This is red. It sort of looks like it's orange on the screen, but I promise you guys, it's really red. This is symbolic toward a lot of passion. Let me hold it back here. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. So, divine feminine, you have been very passionate, and it's sort of like I feel this sense of explosion coming through. Like there's a TNT placed beside a wall, and you're just ready to push down the button so the wall can explode through, can bust, and you step through. That's the type of energy that I'm feeling from this card, because you're ready. And the way showers are ready to greet you. They're ready to greet you on the other side. And that other side is a side of abundance. It's a side of abundance, success, reaping your harvest, even reigniting the love, the self-love that you have inside. You may have been receiving messages lately, like it comes through in the form of a thought. I really love myself. I'm just so in love with myself. And just being happy and content with that love that you have for self. Your journey has taught you, if no one else will love you, or that, before anyone else can fully love you, truly love you for who you are, you have to love yourself for who you fully, truly are at your core. And you have learned to soften your edges, if you will, So the expression of resting bitch face, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but the expression of resting bitch face is coming through. Like, why you always look so mean? Why you look like that? Why you look like it? It's just basically you have to look like you ain't gonna put up with no shit, but you can still have that feel to you. Just smile with it, and you're learning how to actually hone in on your feminine power as well. Embrace that more. Okay, it's all good. Love your divine feminine. All right. So the next card for the action space, we have clouds. Mystical. God, that's such a beautiful card. Okay. So the colors, let's see if I can place a little bit closer. Okay, that's a little bit better. Are almost the same colors in the rainbow. Just be ready for some things to come to light, either about yourself or a certain situation. that you weren't previously in the know of. Hmm. Whatever it is, it's a good thing. Hmm. Don't what? Okay. Okay. So thank you for clarifying, angels. So when it comes to you, it may be in the form of a dream-like state. So you may be dreaming when you have this information that comes to you, or you could have a vision, what they call a day vision, where you're actually fully awake, but you start seeing these images flash before your eyes as though you're dreaming, right? That's your answer. So it could be something about you or a particular situation that you have been questioning or that's been on your mind. Whatever comes through, make sure that you take note of it, whether it's you writing it down or mental note, however you note, however you feel like you've notated it. Make sure that you do that because that is your answer as to what you should do next about either yourself, you're finding the answer for yourself or a situation. Or it can be several things, actually. Looking at this card, I see different stars that are falling, like falling stars. Okay, so whatever pertains to you. Okay, the last card here for the action space, we have Shagai fragmented, and I could be mispronouncing that. Okay, so for this particular card, you see the fossils that are laying about. Hmm, ancient. So I keep on here, ancient. Your ancestors slash ascended masters have really been working with you and helping you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, right? So, okay, looking at this card, right? Um, you know that you have had particular experiences that has taken place, but it's now gotten to a point of why, right? Well, why did this happen? Or why did she do this to me? Or why was I at that place? You just why? So because you're questioning why, that's the reason for your for the ascended masters, most benevolent ancestors coming into place to help sort of answer the questions as to why, right? It it all boils down to because you had to experience it. You had to experience it so that you can get here. Okay. So whatever the whatever the situation or situations are for you, Divine Feminine, then you know what those are. Take the time out to embrace those experiences, to accept them for happening. If you have to do some forgiveness work or yeah, forgiveness exercises to help you to help have closure to those particular experiences, then do so. Because right now it's like it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I know it's made me stronger, but what in the heck am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. You will. Let them show you what to do with those experiences, how they will help the next person. Okay? Give me just a moment, guys. We're going to pull out some clarifiers. I gotta shuffle the cards. I hope you all are having a wonderful Easter Sunday. Okay. Oh, God. Here on the West Coast, it's actually starting to heat up. I think it's supposed to be like 86 degrees today. Yo, it is warm out there. People say booty shorts, hey. No, I'm just kidding. The shoe. I'm like, yo, what's gonna happen when it hits 100 and some degrees? Right? Not looking forward to that. All right, what do we have for you all? I don't read cards in reverse. Are my cards upside down? Yes, they are upside down. Whew. Okay, so what do we have for you all? The Word Lord. For the first row, the Word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. Okay. So for this card, one of the things that's coming through loud and clear is having honest talks with yourself. Okay. Communicating with yourself about what it is that you really want. You know, and believing that you can have it. Also, journaling. As you can see, he has a book and he's writing in this. It looks like a sort of like a journal, but he's writing in it. Write out your thoughts. Write out how you're really feeling. Sometimes we know how we feel when we're having those self conversations, or at least we think we know, right? But as we put it pen to paper, then it really starts to make sense. And those things that were subconscious actually becomes a conscious thought now. And thank yourself. So when it comes to praise, thank yourself for how far you've come. This has not been an easy journey for you whatsoever. You know, and at times it felt like, you know, may have felt like you wanted to give up, but you didn't. And you're so close. And whoever is not being honest with you, that's where the dishonesty comes into place. Let them go. If you're not sure of who those people are, or even what situations those are, please ask your guides to reveal who those people are or situations. Okay? Because you're ready to get that bag and ain't nobody got time for that. For the second row, clarifying, we have the ringmaster of scrutiny, discernment, clear vision, details. Ooh. Okay. Not for nothing, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to get it close as possible. Don't that dude sort of look like Will Ferrell? Right? If Will Ferrell were dressed that way. Okay. So you have the Midas touch, divine, feminine. He's using his wand to turn a mouse. Let me see. Maybe if I pull it back. That still doesn't help. So here is actually a mouse, on a magnifying glass, and he's turning it into something else. Whatever that something else is, I don't know. But he's clear on what his intent is. Okay. Just as you're clear about what you would like to do for these children, just as you are clear about you having the wisdom to go forward and teach others. Pay attention to your dreams. It's sort of interesting because I feel like this card is actually tying more into the clouds mystical, where it says clear visions and details. Pay close attention to these next few days, Divine Feminine. So whenever you listen to this message, that's when the clock starts, the so-called clock starts. It's the next few days that you really want to pay attention to, because the answers that you're seeking, the details, your discernment is going to kick into an all-time high. That's when it's really going to come to play over these next few days, okay? And it's going to start making sense to you. So going back to the magnifying glass, is to help you see things clearly so they can truly make sense and you can put everything together. All the pieces of the puzzle, if you will, put everything together. Okay. Let me just get some water. For the last row, we have Dreamwalker. Dreams, the collective good illusions. So, God, you know what, guys? Hey, Divine Feminine. So this was the card for the clarifying card for the last row here. This is the action space. This is the one of the cards that's in the action space. Again, this is Clouds Mystical, and that was referring to your dreams. So is this one. So that really lets me know that Spirit is really urging for us to pay attention to our dreams as they are delivering messages. And it's not just for you. You may have been having dreams about friends or family members, and you need to deliver those messages in regards to, the dreams that you had, because those people are not paying attention to theirs. So Spirit is speaking through you or coming to you so that you can speak to them. And also, Divine Feminine, please protect yourself as you go to sleep. So you can call upon Archangel Michael or Metatron if you'd like, and ask for them to protect you as you lay and go to sleep, right? Not only your physical body, but your spiritual body as well. That you are to protect you with their sacred energies. When I tell you that over the last, I want to say maybe week or so, I know it's been within the last few days, but let's just make it a full week, right? Dreams are not really just dreams, right? For one, and for another, having to be on guard. So I know just last night, me personally, I had a dream in which I was being attacked. psychically attacked. Okay. And so I woke up from that dream. And normally when I have dreams like that, I know to wake up right away. But this one, it didn't feel so much like an attack. But I sort of kind of knew that it was. So with that being said, I woke up, start praying and, burning sage, the whole 9 yards, because I wasn't playing, Um, so what it is that the more that we step more into who we are, the more that we step into our purpose, right? The more the attacks will amp up. And especially, okay, the closer that we come to union, the more that we open up to our hearts, to our divine masculine. Because we know, right? We've been on this journey for a little while, right? That the divine feminine is the leader in this journey. So it's going to take for us to open up our hearts more, um, to help that union manifest. The more that we open up our hearts, and it doesn't necessarily mean, you have to call them and send them a DM or anything like that. It's just being in that space of openness, because you open up to yourself first and then to others, right? But the more that we come into that heart space, our openness, who we are, etc., the more the attacks are going to heighten, because that's how powerful we are in this existence. And they know that. Those lower vibrational beings know that, and they start to get real scared. They real scared right about now. So yeah, so that's why it's happening. And hey, leave a comment. Let me know what your experience has been like, Divine Feminine. But yeah, so just remember to protect yourself. If you have to put stones underneath your beds or in your pillowcase, you can do that as well. Yeah, and you can look up which stone is going to be most appropriate for you. Okay. But really, that does conclude the reading for the Divine Feminine. I love you all so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out to me. I will leave my contact information in the description box below. Okay. I love you all, and I hope that you have a great Easter Sunday. And if I don't post another video for the rest of this week, a great, happy rest of this week. Okay. Remember to protect yourselves. All right. I'll see you guys soon.